Your home is clean. You swept the floors, wiped the counters, and put things away. So why does it still feel like a mess? That's the question so many people ask, and the answer might surprise you. Most of the time, a home doesn't look messy because it's dirty. It looks messy because of quiet design mistakes that nobody talks about. And the good news? Every single one of them can be fixed. Welcome back to Seniors Cleaning Hacks. Marcus here, and in this video, we're going over the 10 things that are making your home look messier than it actually is, straight from what professional interior designers see every single day. If this sounds useful, go ahead and hit that subscribe button right now. We cover simple, smart tips like this every week for keeping your home looking its best without spending a fortune. Drop a comment below telling us which room in your home feels the most cluttered. You might be surprised how common your answer is. And share this video with someone who has been rearranging their furniture for years and still can't figure out why the room just doesn't feel right. Let's get into it. Thing number 1. Too many patterns competing at once. Patterns bring energy and personality into a space. But when too many of them show up in the same room, on the sofa, the curtains, the rug, and the throw pillows all at the same time, the eye doesn't know where to look. The result feels chaotic, even if everything is technically clean and in place. Interior designers recommend picking 1 or 2 strong patterns and letting everything else stay solid. Think of it this way. In a well-designed room, patterns are the supporting cast, not everyone trying to be the star. Use solid colors and smooth textures as the base, and let one bold pattern do the heavy lifting. That alone can take a room from visually noisy to calm and polished. Thing number 2. Exposed wires and cords. Nothing kills the look of a beautifully arranged room faster than a tangle of cords snaking across the floor or hanging off the back of a TV. And the tricky part is that most people stop noticing them after a while, but guests always do. Professional designers say the best solution is to plan for cords before furniture is arranged. Floor outlets positioned under desks, wall outlets at the right height near beds, and furniture with built-in charging ports all help prevent the problem before it starts. For existing setups, cable sleeves, Velcro cord ties, and small cable management boxes work wonders. Tuck cords behind baseboards using adhesive clips or run them under a slim area rug to completely remove them from sight. This single fix can make a room look 10 times more intentional.
Thing number 3. No designated spot for everyday items. Keys on the counter, mail on the table, shoes by the door but not in any particular place. When items don't have an assigned home, they drift, and drifting items create clutter. Designers call this the landing zone problem, and it's one of the most common sources of visual mess in any home. The fix is not to buy more storage, it's to create better systems. A small basket near the front door for keys and sunglasses, a wall hook for bags, a tray on the kitchen counter where items can sit temporarily before being put away. When everything has a specific place to return to, spaces stay naturally tidy without needing to be reorganized over and over again. Less effort, better results. Thing number 4. Way too many pillows. This one catches people off guard. Pillows are comfortable, decorative, and fun to collect, but when a sofa or bed is stacked 3 rows deep with throw pillows that have to be removed just to sit down or sleep, it crosses from stylish into overwhelming. Designers recommend using a simple, intentional arrangement, typically 2 to 4 pillows on a sofa and 3 to 5 on a bed, depending on the size. Choose pillows that vary in size and texture rather than matching perfectly, and make sure they're actually useful, not just decoration. A clean, purposeful pillow arrangement makes furniture look bigger and the whole room feel more breathable. Thing number 5. Overcrowded shelves. Open shelves and bookshelves are one of the most popular design features in modern homes. They are also one of the most commonly misused. When every inch of shelf space is filled with trinkets, photo frames, books turned every direction, and random objects collected over the years, the shelf becomes a visual dumping ground. Interior designers use a technique sometimes called negative space, intentionally leaving portions of the shelf empty. The empty sections actually make the displayed objects more visible and more impactful. Group items in threes, vary the heights, and mix books with a few meaningful objects. As one designer puts it, keep no more than 3 to 5 items per shelf section. More than that, and the eye stops appreciating any of them. Thing number 6, an unmade bed. A bed takes up more visual space than almost any other piece of furniture in a home. So, when it's left unmade, that mess becomes the centerpiece of the entire bedroom. Even if the rest of the room is perfectly organized, an unmade bed signals disorder. Making the bed takes under 5 minutes and transforms the entire feel of the room. But to really elevate the look, go a step beyond just pulling up the covers. Smooth the sheets first, fold the top edge of the duvet down neatly, and stack pillows from largest to smallest. A simple bed skirt hides any storage underneath and adds a finished hotel-like quality. This is one of the easiest daily habits with the biggest visual payoff of anything on this list. Like this video so far? Hit that thumbs up. It helps more people find tips like these. And if you know someone who's been struggling to make their bedroom look more put together, share this with them right now. Thing number 7, a cluttered, chaotic entryway. The entryway is the first thing anyone sees when they walk through your front door, including you. When it's crowded with shoes, bags, umbrellas, mail, and miscellaneous items with nowhere to go, it sets the tone for the entire home. Even a small entryway can feel welcoming and organized with the right setup. A wall-mounted row of hooks for coats and bags, a narrow bench with storage underneath for shoes, and a small basket or bowl for small items like keys and change. The goal is to catch clutter at the door before it spreads through the rest of the house. Designers call this a functional landing zone, and getting it right makes the whole home feel more controlled from the moment you step inside. Thing number 8. Countertops covered with appliances. Kitchen countertops are the most used surface in the home, and they also collect more visual clutter than almost any other spot. The toaster, the blender, the coffee maker, the air fryer, the paper towel roll, the fruit bowl, the stack of vitamins, it adds up fast. And a crowded countertop makes even a large, clean kitchen feel chaotic and small. Designers recommend keeping only the items you use every single day on the counter. Everything else should be stored in cabinets or a pantry, even if that means taking a few extra seconds to get them out. Appliance garages, small cabinet sections specifically designed to hide countertop appliances, are a popular and highly effective solution. When counter space is mostly clear, the whole kitchen feels cleaner and larger instantly.
Thing number 9. Too much art on the walls. Wall art adds warmth and personality to a room, but covering every available inch of wall space with frames, prints, mirrors, and decor creates exactly the kind of visual noise that makes a room feel overwhelming rather than curated. Designers suggest treating blank wall space like negative space. It is not empty, it is breathing room. When artwork is grouped too tightly or spread too randomly, none of the individual pieces get the attention they deserve. Instead, choose a few strong pieces. Hang them at eye level, typically 57 to 60 inches from the floor to the center of the frame, and let there be space around them. A single large piece of art can do more for a room than a wall of smaller frames fighting for attention. Thing number 10. Too much furniture for the space. This is the design mistake that affects how a room feels more than almost anything else. When furniture is scaled incorrectly, too large for the room or simply too many pieces crammed in, movement becomes awkward, the eye gets confused, and the space feels smaller and messier than it actually is. Designers follow a simple principle. Every piece of furniture should serve a clear purpose and allow for comfortable movement around it. A standard guideline is to leave at least 18 inches of walking space between major pieces. If you cannot walk comfortably through your living room, something needs to go. Removing even one unnecessary chair or side table can open a space up dramatically. Less furniture, placed well, always looks more expensive and more intentional than a room packed full. Ignoring the role of lighting. Most people set up their rooms and then never think about lighting again. But lighting is one of the most powerful tools in interior design, and poor lighting makes even a well-organized room feel dreary and messy. Relying on a single overhead bulb creates harsh shadows that flatten the space and highlight every imperfection. Designers layer lighting using a combination of overhead lights, floor lamps, table lamps, and even under-cabinet lights in kitchens. Switching to warmer-toned bulbs in the 2700 to 3000 K range instantly makes a space feel cozier and more polished. Good lighting does not just illuminate a room, it elevates everything else you've already done. There they are, 10 things making your home look messier than it actually is, plus a bonus that most people never consider. None of these require a big renovation or a major budget. Most of them are simple adjustments that take an afternoon. Pick one from this list and tackle it this week. You'll be surprised how much of a difference just one change makes. If you found this helpful, subscribe to Seniors Cleaning Hacks so you never miss a video. Drop a comment below with the one tip from this list you're going to try first. Marcus reads every single one. Give this video a like if it helped you, and pass it along to someone whose home could use a little refresh. See you in the next one.